Hey guys, Adam Southend Dog Training. I want to talk to you tonight about something that's still widely used in the world of dog training, and that's alpha rolling. And why alpha rolling is an absolutely terrible and extremely dangerous thing to do with your dog. For those of you who don't know, an alpha roll is something you might have seen on television. It's basically when the dog's acting aggressive or supposedly dominant. What the human does is they'll wrestle the dog to the floor and they'll pin the dog down until the dog submits. That's basically what an alpha roll is. Now, that is almost a certain way to eventually get bit. It's a terrible thing to do. I cannot stress that enough. If you have a dog and you're having issues with it, and you're one of these people that go to Facebook, ask for advice in groups, I see this mentioned a lot. You must be the pack leader, you must be dominant, you must alpha roll your dog, and it's absolutely ludicrous. It really is. It's so dangerous. Dogs are not stupid, they don't see us as dogs, so they're not going to think, oh no, this is what a dog would do to another dog, must pin it down. It's a bullying tactic. And to be fair, Daisy, let's go. To be fair, dogs don't pin each other down. They don't. They might do when they wrestle and play, but I have never ever seen a dog pin another dog down. And that's basically what you're doing when you're alpha roll. You're basically trying to imitate the dog and discipline a dog a way a dog would do. Two things wrong with that. One, dogs very rarely will ever pin another dog down. And two, you're not a dog. So it's stupid. If you're working with a reactive dog and your dog's in a worked up frenzy and you try and physically wrestle that dog to the ground, it's insane. And the biggest worry about it is, guys, is people doing it and doing it with the wrong mindset. Doing it frustrated, doing it because you're angry. And it might work. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I mean, it was used widely for years and years and years. So I'm not saying alpha rolling a dog properly doesn't work, but it's highly dangerous. And you can still achieve the same results without alpha rolling a dog. And most of the dogs that I've seen that have been alpha rolled are terrified. They haven't got a fucking clue what you're doing. Do not alpha roll a dog, guys. Anybody that tells you to alpha roll a dog, run away. Seek other advice. You can fix aggressive dogs. You can work with reactive dogs. You do not need to wrestle that dog to the ground. You don't. The dogs will be terrified. The dog won't understand what you're doing. And it's dangerous. Understand that you are trying to wrestle a reactive dog to the ground. You are getting in their personal space. You are physically trying to wrestle it to the ground. Where's your face during all of this? It's dangerous. One bite from a dog to a face, especially a big dog, life-changing. Do not alpha roll a dog. I don't alpha roll dogs. It's stupid. It is. There's other ways of getting a dog to trust you, to respect you, to work for you, to build up its confidence, to build up its trust. There's other ways around it. Don't alpha roll a dog, guys. Alpha rolling is terrible. Alpha rolling is dangerous. Anyone that suggests you should alpha roll your dog is a dick. Avoid them at all costs. That's about it, guys. I saw it crop up a few times recently this week in posts. I just wanted to talk about it because it's just simply dangerous, and I can't stress that enough. You do not need to alpha roll your dog. And half the time the people that alpha roll the dogs, they only alpha roll small dogs anyway. They talk out their arse. They're not alpha rolling big dogs. They're not. And the ones that are, they're not very good at what they do. So this is why I'm writing this post. Not writing it, sorry. This is why I'm talking about this post. Seen it crop up recently. People asking for advice about their dogs. And the amount of times I see people preaching that you must be dominant over your dog. I'm a balanced trainer, guys. I believe in correcting a dog. I believe in both sides of the spectrum. I believe in positively motivating your dog. I also believe in correcting your dog. I do. I'm a balanced dog trainer, so I'm not out there trying to say that you shouldn't correct your dog, because you absolutely should correct your dog. You just shouldn't alpha roll your dog. We have rehabilitated hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of extremely reactive dogs, both human and dog aggressive. And I've not had to alpha roll a single one of them. So it's pointless. You do not need to alpha roll a dog. I'm rambling now, guys, but it's something that's deeply, deeply concerns me, and it's worrying how many people still say that you should do this. Leave it. Daisy just clocked a rabbit. But, see, there's Daisy. I don't know alpha roll Daisy. I can get her to lay on her side. She'll happily roll over on her belly for me. But don't alpha roll dogs. Daisy, let's go. Good girl. Dog training is based on trust and respect. Slamming an animal to the ground, there's no respect there. That animal won't trust you. It's absolutely stupid. You can correct dogs other ways that they'll understand quicker and better. Don't alpha roll dogs, guys. I'm Adam, this is Southend Dog Training, and I'll check in with you guys soon. Hey guys, I just wanted to add one more thing to the alpha roll video, and that's most of the people that tell you to alpha roll your dog will tell you that your dog's being dominant and that you need to be the more dominant one, and alpha rolling will do that. No, you don't. And we need to get away from this theory where dogs are being dominant and trying to dominate humans and plot for world domination. I don't know. Everywhere I see it, I'm still seeing it to this day, that people think dogs are being dominant over humans. They're not. The actual truth is, the reason dogs develop issues, the reason dogs don't listen, is because we're simply not communicating to them effectively in a way they understand. Dogs like structure, they like rules, they need to know what they can do, what they can't do, and they need a bit of discipline. But if a dog's misbehaving, if a dog's showing aggression, it's not because the dog's being dominant. That's absolute rubbish, guys. It's a dog simply seeing what it can get away with because you are being inconsistent. The dog's not trying to dominate you. So we need to move away from this dominance theory, because it's simply just, it's very rare you'll ever meet a dominant dog, and if you do, it's very rare that dog would ever show any aggression, because they don't have to. They are confident, they are assertive, they do not need to show aggression. So half the time people say your dog's just being dominant, it's not. The truth is, it's probably insecure, it's probably confused, because there are a lack of rules, lack of consistency. You don't need to alpha roll your dogs, guys, ever. And that's about it. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I'm heading home now with the dogs. It's about to chuck it down. Hopefully I can get home before that. But enjoy your evening, guys. I'm Adam from Southend Dog Training. Have a good day. Alright guys, the only time you should ever have to lay your dog on the side is for this. Daisy, come go. Now. Is for this reason and this reason only, to give them a massage. It's the only time you should ever want to lay your dog on their side, unless you're teaching them a play dead command or a passive command. The only time you should ever want your dog on the side is simply to give them a massage. Do not alpha roll your dogs. It's dangerous. Dogs don't like it, they get confused, and one day you will get bit. There is no reason, is there? No. Dog on the side equals massage. Do not alpha roll your dogs, guys. Which one rocks? Missing out on the action? The man's best friend. They're not something that we want to throw on the floor because they're acting reactive, because they're supposedly being dominant. Man's best friend, guys. Treat them that way. He's a good girl, is he? He's a good girl. That's it. Don't alpha roll your dogs. It's dangerous. camera. Also, tongue in the eye, dangerous. Have a good night, guys.